for me, it's always about doing the right thing, and it's about people and caring about people. And when we have something that is so important as the budget of the state of New Jersey, as I have the budget chairman here, Gary Scher, I was a former budget chairman. Budgeting is about priorities. And in this budget, we have a budget that actually helps a lot of people in the state of New Jersey. There's a lot of things that are near and dear to all the people in this room, but to the residents of the state of New Jersey for making their quality of life better. And thank you. But we have things, you know, like women's health. We have, you know, for domestic violence. We have for legal services that have been cut. We have made sure, you know, for lead pipes, for the drinking water for our children in schools. A lot of things that are good and near and dear to our heart. And what we got the budget, we negotiated. School funding was a big obstacle. There was said that the government could shut down from the Senate President if there wasn't in it. I had some reservations about cutting money from districts that already had their budgets prepared, which some of them are going to have difficulties, but I compromised on that. We went to the governor, and then he wanted to tweak that. We compromised on that. His 100 days, you know, school funding, that got done. Then suddenly another 2 bills were added. I compromised on one of the 2, putting the lottery. I still don't think that it was the greatest of bills, but I was okay. There was another bill that I think is bad public policy, and when you look at all the people that are against it, all the groups from all the way to the left to all the way to the right, it's incredible. The strange bedfellows, but everybody thinks it's bad public policy. And when you have a hearing and pretty much everything's in the negative and it passes, and you have a press release that it's a bill that was hastily put together, that's exactly what it is. It needs to be vetted. That has not been a line in the sand. That is cement in the sand for me. It will be after we pass a budget that we will look at a bill like that that could potentially affect 3.8 million residents of the state of New Jersey and be in effect a tax on these people. We want to make sure that these, and to tell everybody, it's not surplus, it's reserves, is to make sure that the money's there to pay out claims. So we have to be very mindful, and we have to see how we go forward. As a Democrat, I tell you, the standard bearer, our nominee, doesn't like this bill. And I believe the nominee on the other side of the aisle doesn't like it either. So guess what? It's something that I think we should be taking a pause and looking at. So I stand here today. We will look to put a budget forward today, a budget that came out of committee in both houses. And I want to make sure that every member that should be voting for that should be voting for that budget to come out today. And I tell you, talk about a government shutdown, that they're saying, I'm going to shut down government. I'm not. I'm putting up a bill. I said, any member that does not vote on that budget, those are the people that are shutting down government. And I tell you that, and I'll keep saying that, because that's the truth.